Pass by your home, each and every one of them are dwelling in the home. Guide and protect them and bless them if thou be so pleased. This morning, Father, remember his security. I bring each and every one of them before you. Guide them and protect them. Pass by the home, each and every one of them home. This our blessed Lord, my God and my King. I bring all the ministers before you this morning. Both male and female, they all is in your hand. Father, guide each and every one of them and all those who are dwelling with them. Remember them this morning, blessed Jesus. Remember them, Father. Remember both male and female. Remember Mr. Boston I bring before you. Remember that son, keep him in the act of safety. Leave no veins with Satan could enter this our Lord. Pass by the whom you lean unto him. Guide him and protect him. Bless him if thou be so pleased. My God and my King. The entire force, Lord. Pass by our police station this our Lord. Wheresoever they locate, guide them and protect them. Bless them if thou be so pleased in a time like now, Lord. You knows everything about them this morning. Remember St. Patrick Police Station, each and every one of them in the station. I bring them before you. Teach them to love and to unite and to understand with each other this our blessed Lord. The SSU I bring before you. Pass by every camp this morning, Jesus. Father, look over them, guide them and protect them. Father, bless them if thou be so pleased, and have mercy upon them this our Lord. Father, they all are with children, Lord, mother, child, and father, child. My God and my King, remember them this morning, blessed Lord. Father, what could I tell you about your village and your parish and your people this our Master? Remember each and every one of them this our Lord. Father, bring Mr. Andrew before you this morning. Remember that son, if thou be so pleased. Father, thanking you for health and for strength, for life and for mercy unto him this our Lord. The whom you learn unto him, keep it in the act of safety. Remember that son. Remember the outspring of his body. Wheresoever they look it, Lord, look down upon them with pity and compassion. Provide for them. It may be small as a mustard seed, but share the blessing unto each and every heart. Remember his staff I bring before you. Each and every one of them this morning, Lord. Pass by the home. Look over them. Those who are traveling with bus. As they were traveling, mercy for them and safe arrival. My God and my King. Remember Brendan this morning. Wheresoever I look at this our Lord. Pass by home this our Lord. Each and every one of them are dwelling in the home with him. My God and my King. Father, have mercy on us this our blessed Lord, my village and my people this our Lord. Remember the wrongs of the world. Father, those here and those far away this our Lord, the nurses and the doctors. Thanking you for saving us this our blessed Lord, my God and my King, as we tell the disciple to say, our Father which art in heaven, holy be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us the days our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For thy is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen and amen. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
Amen. Good morning. And how is my dear mother doing today?
I'm okay for the time. I can't complain.
And how's Daddy?
Daddy outside in the veranda, but Daddy can't hear you because, I tell you, according to where he is, I just have to load the radio.
No, you load it because you want to load. You don't want him to hear what we're saying. Because you know.
What I know?
You know?
Well, I put it up for you to hear now.
Daddy! To hear him.
Papa?
Daddy! Well, man, let me go, boy.
Andrew calling you.
Hey, man.
What happening?
Why are you there?
I find they don't want us to talk these days, boy.
You know them already.
Yeah.
You know when they don't tell the tablet what's happening?
Yeah.
So, Papa, you styling me like a mad? Well,
Oh, we don't give it up.
We don't give it up. We can give it about all.
We don't give up time.
Yeah.
We tell us up, fight, boy.
All right. Later.
Take your time.
okay,
All
all the best.
right. Them mad people are them. Them mad.
Tell me.
Later, Mom. Take care.
All right,
All right,
okay.
good. 12 minutes after 7 o'clock. What a wonderful laugh in the morning. Morning. How did I do? I don't even know how I did this in that song.
True balance in humanity.
I know it's there, but I had no intention to do this one. It just happened. It's one of those days, the 23rd. The eve of the eve of the eve. Something like that. No, today's 22nd on this. Stop it. What's happening?
Good morning, neighbor, you're feeling fine. Hope all is well today. Simple things we forget to say. Has the love truly gone away? No way, today, not today. Good morning,
To you and yours, the best of the season. And you have every reason to be happy and to celebrate. Good morning, Tamika. You checked in already, girl. And those connected online. Not on the live, online. Woo! Daga ding, ding. Yes! Good morning, Drumsticks. What's up?
Hi, good morning.
Hey, wow, good morning to you.
Compliments for the season. Compliments to all the listeners.
Well, thank you.
The scripture reading is taken from Psalm 2. Why do the nations rage, and the people plot vain things? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, Let us break their bonds in pieces and cast away their cords from us. He who sits in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall hold them in derision. Then he shall speak them in his wrath, and distress them in their deep displeasure. Yet I have set my king, O my holy hill of Zion. The word of the Lord.
Thank you. And how are you doing today, my dear?
I'm okay.
You're okay. I love to hear that. I'm okay. All right. What about Mom?
She good.
She gonna make a llama?
No, she will give you a greeting in a minute. But before I give her the phone, I would like to take this opportunity, if you would allow me, just to shout out some information. Important information.
Go ahead.
Right. So this morning at the Victoria Park in Grenville, Minister Bain and team, along with the social welfare persons, will be having a care day for the homeless persons, which are the vagrants in Grenville. This is the start of many more to come. It's an initiative where we see that despite of persons' circumstances in our society, we must reach out to them regardless, right? So it may be a situation where persons may be reluctant, so we are encouraging persons to bring them and encourage them to come across. We will be having lunch for them. We will be bathing them, trimming them, etc., giving them clothing. So it's a pampering day for them. Let's all spread the word around. We know who are the homeless persons in Grenville. So each one, reach one. Let's make it an impactful one. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Hello, good morning.
You're making style this morning, girl. You have plenty of people in your house to read. You got in style. Go ahead.
Hello, Coach Simon. Good morning to you. Good morning to the nation. I'm wishing all the nation a peaceful and joyful Christmas, and telling everyone that we know we live in convenience time, and we must take precaution and have a wonderful and Merry Christmas. Thank you. And have a nice day.
Take care of yourself, my dear.
All right, bye.
All right, bye-bye. 16 minutes after the hour. Betty, good morning. Yeah, how you doing? Alison Brown, what's going on? Yeah, hi Dee. I'm trying to see if I could see anything on thing. On social media, yeah. I'm trying to see. I ain't see nothing much. There's some people who just ain't worth mentioning. You understand? Yeah, so if they ain't worth mentioning, then you just don't mention them. Who are they? Well, if I tell you who they are, do you think it's like mentioning them? Come on, do better. Oh, gotta say good morning to my friend Brenda Batiste. Brenda, morning. Somebody will tell you I said morning. Because you should be doing your program just about now, eh? All right, Stokely Phillips, what's up? Good. Yeah, Brenda, good morning. Have a great day. Don't do what I wouldn't do, which is I don't do anything. I need to go to Sandals. Can somebody take me to Sandals, please? Can somebody promise to take me to Sandals? I guess no. That is all the business. No big deal. Think I go vex? I ain't vexing for that. Keep a sandal strip for yourself. I'll get one for myself. Alright, so I'm here with you. You got my undivided attention. I was just trying to do something, figure out, how many people say stupid things on Ali. Ali's an idiot. Don't worry about Ali. Ali is accustomed saying stupid things. That is Ali's hobby. Yeah. You can't beat him for that.
Just say to one another morning.
You never say a man's on it. But anyhow, it have all bread and cheese.
Good morning.
Yeah, so I'll just leave you alone. Sometimes, based on what, I will think, but me leave them alone. Opney is saying, please advise the nation that we had 12 new cases of COVID yesterday, so we should be vigilant at this time. I am not advising them of anything. We are big people who can hear, go feel. Simple as that. There's no rocket science in it. Who can hear, go feel. So what? So I can't add. Since 2020? I've busted my chops. Whole at 2020. 2021 almost done. I've bust my chops. I said, nah. 4420175. Nah, I ain't bothering. Forget that. Why I behaving so? Duh. I'll be mad. Me bothering them. If they ain't hearing, if they can't hear it, from how long we tell them, when they gonna hear it again? Nope.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness, keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Yeah. We've made that link. We've made that connection.
What's going on?
Had him on the line there for a little bit, but nonetheless, I know he's there. no Andre in the world will ever disappoint another Andre. Good morning, J. Charles. What's up?
Good morning. I'm good, and season greetings to you and the listeners of Real FM.
Oh, thank you so very much.
Lovely. And here's the weather for today, Wednesday, the 22nd December, 2021. Currently at Point Saline, it's firm. Winds are from the east-northeast at 18 miles per hour. Barometric pressure, 1012.1 millibars. That's below normal and rising. Present temperature, 26.3 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity, 85%. Here's today's maximum temperature, 30.6 degrees Celsius. Last night's minimum, 25.8 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, 0.5 millimeter of rainfall was recorded, which brings the total for the month to 91.7 millimeters. And now to have a look at the forecast, Val, for today and tonight. Today we expect some jolly fair conditions, becoming partly cloudy at times with occasional isolated showers. Maximum temperature, 30.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 13 to 23 miles per hour. Seas moderate to rough, waves up to 8 feet in easterly swells. Hence a marine advisory remains in effect. Tides below at 12 noon and high at 5:15 p.m. Sunsets today at 5:49, rises tomorrow at 6:24. Just a repeat of the forecast, Val, for today and tonight. Generally fair, becoming partly cloudy at times with occasional isolated showers. Maximum temperature, 30.5 degrees Celsius, and a marine advisory remains in effect. I'm Andre Charles, report from Met Office. Thank you.
Thank you, Dre. Have a great day.
Thanks, same to you.
All right.
Full respect and order. Take some time when you start your day.
Friday, December 31st, Old Year's Night. Come, let's create an overwhelming and joyful experience as Pop Life Entertainment presents the biggest Old Year's Night party.
What's this scene?
Old Year's Night.
You wine and you grind and you bubble and go double.
Get ready for Ecstatic, the ultra sexy black event. Boss Yard in St. Patrick's will ignite as we feature the stars from the north. Get ready for Boise, Sarah the Governor, Lunis Park and Electrify, Skulldog, Buckwild, and Little Jello, all backed by the Octane Band. Admission $30 before 11 p.m., $40 after. Ecstatic DJs, Mixmaster Brent, DJ Chemist, and Selector Kevon. It will be an ecstatic night. Fireworks display at midnight. Old Year's Night, Friday, December 31st. Sponsored by Floor, Boss FM, Top FM, Claxcourt Rum, Real FM, Glenelg Spring Water, Duty Free Caribbean, Carib, and Grand Pack.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody! Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
How did you get your electricity bill to be so low? For one, we size our transformers just for what we need, and we unplug transformers, chargers, and other devices when they're not in use. We also replaced our light bulbs with LED. I even replaced the seal on my refrigerator door to keep the cold air in.
How do you know if it is working?
We pay attention to the usage history table. Over time, our average usage.
Dear Grenville Cooperative Credit Union family, 2021 came with many challenges, but we were able together survive the difficulties presented. Our board, management, and staff thank you, our cherished members, for doing business with us over the past year. We take this opportunity to wish you and your family a very merry, but most of all, a safe Christmas holiday. We invite you to call us on 442-8602 or drop in to your preferred branch and take advantage of our Christmas special offers. We look forward to serving you in 2022 and wish you success in all your endeavors. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to all.
There comes a time in every household when a loved one passes on, and we all need the support and guidance of a trusted friend. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home has been your dedicated friend. And now, for your convenience and added financial ease, we introduce specially designed complete funeral packages from as low as $5,500. Same professional quality services, but now greater choices at the lowest possible prices. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. Conditions apply. Serving you from locations in St. George's, Grenville, and Carriacou. Call us at 440-2302 any time of day. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home, continuing a tradition of excellence.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
The Ministry of Health and the Government of Grenada, in collaboration with the Pan American Health Organization, is asking all its citizens to help slow the spread of COVID-19 on the Tri-Island state of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique, as we are committed to keeping our nation safe. For information that is credible and factual, check only official sources. Help stop misinformation today. Having the correct information can save lives, together with vaccination. A message from the Ministry of Health and the Pan American Health Organization.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price, and they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville, with their factory at Chantemelle in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchen, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness, keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
What's going on? 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 Everybody right now caught in the jostle for space in the race, trying to keep up the pace by space, ram cram. Everybody is jamming for a better life, a better way of living. In the meantime, simple things we forgetting, like
now Pat keep James jumble. Whoa, old team song, I missed that.
Neighbor.
Morning, Pat.
Neighbor. Good morning, neighbor.
Again, answer. When you just get on how you want to get on, nobody can tell you. Some people just get on silently and nobody is telling you anything because they ain't know. People knowing that I get on. Because knowing I vex. Like yesterday morning, I was annoyed. This morning, this is me. Good morning. How you doing? Everything fine? Great. Take care of yourself. This morning, this is him.
Peace, my brother. How things, Ray?
I ain't recovered from yesterday.
Okay. Because I didn't listen to you right through yesterday, but somebody called me and say, your friend on fire, man. So I say, wow. Drainy element. Morning to the listeners of Real FM.
I needed to take care of a guy yesterday.
Okay.
Too disrespectful. And they go and buy the thing by Barbies, why they don't keep it for themselves. Come in and keep people Barbies thing. Go and buy Macy's thing if all them to give me. Go buy Macy's and buy it. Go buy them big high-ends to go in the mall and shop for me. Can't go and buy Barbie's thing. Where you pay 99 cents for and come and give me and I go feel it's plenty money. Oh, by the way, sorry friends, no water-wise this morning. I didn't see any program. There's somebody calling me, so maybe they're calling to read it out. Good morning. Good morning. You can't hear that one. So, how you doing?
I good?
What you do?
I'm good, man.
What you do?
I ain't do nothing.
Did you go to the farm?
Not as yet.
Didn't go to the farm?
Not as yet.
Oh, crazy, man.
Went yesterday.
You went yesterday?
Yeah.
I thought you told me you're having seasoning peppers this week.
Yeah, I have a few, not in the regular quantum as, you see.
Well, I looking for seasoning peppers and I ain't get, and you tell me you have a few? How stupid is it getting on me?
When I go later on, I go organize you.
You can't give me 2 pepper, no?
Not 2 pepper, don't need them for you.
Just letting you know. Caroline says good morning.
Morning, Caroline. But you don't want £1,000 either.
I could blend it and put it away now.
You don't have the storage, man.
What? What you feel? You feel like the banana?
Nah. And yesterday, while traversing to St. George's, what? Dre? Went to St. George's yesterday. Like you have 1 million people living down here, but what? There was this buzz. That what is a buzz? There was this buzz in St. George's yesterday, Dre. So many folks walking, and the expression on the face with the mask, you know they smiling under the mask, Dre. I don't know. I stood up in tongue while I just looking at people going about the thing. The body language was one of glee.
Sorry, my bad.
Sorry, I ain't crying.
No crying.
You're sorry, you're crying.
I tell you something. You see how you're facing the camera like that?
Yeah.
Wave like that. And say good morning, Mr. Smith Cyrus. Say,
morning, Mr. Smith Cyrus. Morning.
You're in England, so I'll give you the Queen wave.
Yeah, the Queen wave slow like that.
Yeah, right. That's for Smith Cyrus. You watching? Yeah. You watching your big screen?
Yeah, man.
So Smith Cyrus, yeah, he happy now. Today's Jared's birthday. You know who's Jared?
No.
Kieran, Abby's nephew.
Okay.
You know Abby's nephew, right?
Yeah.
So this is his birthday.
Where he lives?
Pointsville.
My village.
Well, yeah, next you that your neighbor.
Yeah.
If you fall and you're rolling down the hill, he catches you.
Just like Augustine and Mona.
You are really obsessed with these 2 places, yeah? Augustine and Mona. What's wrong with you, man? Anyway, I went to a function last evening.
How was it?
Brilliant. Wonderful. You know I don't really leave St. Patrick to go to Grenada often.
Yeah.
But I got an invitation last evening to attend a cocktail as put on by the Queen's people. The British. It's lovely. Yeah.
So, you're...
What?
You're internationally known and locally respected. That's good. And I've been telling you that a long time, but the evidence is here now.
The Chinese are my good friends too.
Yes.
The Chinese are my good friends.
So I'll tell you internationally known. Yeah. You think I just say that because I want to say that?
I find Uncle Sam taking long to get on board.
To recognize you?
Yeah, you find?
Yeah.
I find Uncle Sam taking long to get on board, yeah.
Uncle Sam, when you say he already give you the visa already, so you don't have to recognize you.
No. Uncle Sam can't say that, your mother. I was just saying good morning to my sister. Hi sis, good morning, how you doing? Good, have a wonderful day. So yeah, and there was good company last evening. You weren't spoiling for company. You weren't spoiling for company at all.
You were spoiling the riches of company?
Yeah, Kate, as in Lewis was there, Minister Kate Lewis was there.
What? You was in elite company, man.
Yeah, Minister Clarice Modeste was there.
Wow, creme de la creme.
Oliver Joseph was there.
Jeez.
Winston Galway, not to be undone, he was there. I want to give you the El Supremo last. Tobias was there, leader of the opposition. We had a good conversation.
Yes.
I said my opening word to Tobias was, Toby, how you treating your boy, son, man?
Treating him like a stepson.
Well, I said, Toby, all these people you give senator, you don't give me a senator once. Toby laughed. See, Andre, you know something? I know you for a long time, yeah? And if I gave you that, what would have happened is that the thing would have been used against me because you and and your partner, all you're real good. So I know that you would never go against. I say, yeah, man, if you do something wrong. He say, yes, Andrew, if you do something wrong. But normally you would never go against this man. I say, Toby, that's not a good thing to say. But, we had.
You don't go against the grain. Once you doing woodwork and you're planing, you don't go against the grain. You go with the grain.
Well, you have to go with the grade. Once the grade is good, you go with the grade. Once the grade is good, you go with the grade. But the creme de la creme for me outside of the but they don't call it ambassador. What do they call it? Hold on. Help me now, Carl, man. What's it called? Outside of Her Excellency.
Charge d'affaires?
No, that's not what it's called. The British don't. You think the British kind of thing like all of this half-caste people and them? No. They have a thing. Hold on, let me find it, man. I'll find it, Carl. Trust me, I'm going to find it. Come on, Andre. The British High Commissioner.
High Commissioner.
They don't call it the riffraff name of what? Ambassador. High Commissioner. So, of course, she was there. That's Ms. Wendy Freeman. And she, her two lovely daughters, who I think spending Christmas with her or whatever. But they were there also. Lovely kids. And the creme de la creme for me at the function was Stanford Simon was there. I must speak to that. And I'll tell you who the creme de la creme was for me, and then I'll tell you somebody else who was there. Gregory Boyne. Greg was there. I said to him, I says, good night, sir. You see, how you doing? I ain't seen you at all.
Yeah.
I said, Brett, you know, Father Day, just watching. I says, excellent presentation, though late, but I'm telling you now. So Stanford Simon, who was right there when I was telling him that, said, Greg, he ain't telling you everything that you say, So I'm like, Stanford, what did I say now? Stanford said, Greg, the man say, how you deliver that budget, you more than even deliver, you so good.
Stanford snitching on you, man.
Yeah. So Greg is like, I like that one.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then I was able to speak to Oliver
Joseph.
Mm-hmm. And we cannot make up, so we good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Ms. Moses was there also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pam.
Yeah, Pam is there. Her husband, of course, escorted her. Yeah, so Oliver and I, so Oliver said he doesn't call him, but he's ready. Anytime we're ready, he's ready. So we have to link up Oliver.
Yeah.
Right. So who else is there? Let me see. I guess workers from the High Commission. Good morning, Miss Kojo. She's a wonderful lady. Who else did I talk to? Oh, the magistrate. Magistrate Maras.
Okay.
Yeah, Kina?
Bill shares her daughter.
Yeah. Yeah, she was there. I told the High Commissioner make sure and make our next party quick and invite me.
Okay.
Yeah.
You had fun?
No, I had fun, seriously. Nice cocktail, new finger foods,
And
I drink here, drink there.
And based on what I say, very good company.
Yeah, very, very good company. Oh! I didn't get to talk to him, but he was there. Help me, man. Shaka Dim. The guy, man. The guy. Oh. The guy, man. The guy in the other camp. What's his name? The leader of the camp.
Mitchell?
Yeah, Deacon Mitchell.
Okay.
Yeah. He was there. And to say that I didn't see the Prime Minister, like he just decided to come in. Okay, don't worry. So next time we don't invite you. Next time we don't invite you. You don't come this time. Right. So be advised, we will have Oliver. Oliver say you have him anytime. Just call him and be good. But hear this now. This is the first time I'm seeing Mitchell straight up face. And it was somebody who was close to me. I don't remember who it was. Who was standing close to me. Was it? Because I did have a female companion, Carl. Come on. I did have an escort. You know.
I figured that out without you saying that, you know.
Who I had is my business. They're not your business.
They're not my business. No. I figured that out.
Yeah.
The fact that... Anyways, let me leave it that way.
In any event, I think it was a female companion that I had. Wonderful lady. Dressed rather ladylike. Yes, beautiful.
In splendor?
In splendor. Oh! I forgot to say. And that is the creme de la creme because Her Excellency, Dame Cecile, she was there.
Okay.
Yeah. And you know what I love about the Governor General? And I've seen this, she's no fake person.
Real.
No, she's real.
Yeah.
Every time I go to a function with the Governor General, like a little cocktail thing like that, this is about the second or third one that I've been where she's been. And the Governor General makes the wrongs.
Yeah.
She makes the wrongs. Do you understand? And that again she did last night. You know? And for the first time in making the wrongs, she got to where I was standing and everybody, Magistrate Maras was there, and then my companion and myself, and so she, saluted, everybody give the salutation, no touching of the hands and thing, right? Because you know the protocols. And then she looked at me, so I know she's looking and she's saying, "What is your name?" So I said, "My name is Andre Donald." She said, "That's you."
That's the Andre?
I was like, yes, I'm good. She said, "Okay, now I can put a face to the voice."
Yeah.
She said, "That's you." I said, "Yeah." The commissioner of prisons, the new commissioner, what's his name?
Is
it Beckles or Nichols?
Nichols, I think.
Nichols?
Something.
He was there also. And he called me over. He said, "Excuse me, can you come please?" I'm like, "Okay, fine. Who's this guy?" And he says, "My name is the new commissioner of the prisons." I said, "Oh, so that's you?" He says, "Yeah, Andre, that's me." He says, "Let me tell you something. I have been following your career ever since you were in GBN."
GBC Good and Bad DJ?
Yeah, he says, ever since you were there. When you started, at GBC I started, right? It was GBC. So when you started, I have followed you right through. And I can't say anything bad about you yet. That was probably the biggest compliment that I've ever had in my life. Honestly, that was probably the biggest compliment I've ever had in my life.
So when I said you're internationally known,
man, stop
and locally respected, you see that right up in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, that was. I was flabbergasted. I was taken aback. I was, I'm like, "Thank you, sir."
So a big man like you blush at that comment?
No, I didn't blush. Come on, black people don't blush.
You're looking at you. I'm sure you look at the floor like if your money fell, man.
I didn't. What is good though, too, I was able to zero him in on making contact with him, visiting him at the prison.
Yes.
He agreed that I can do that. So just call him before, so he knows that I'm coming. And he also agreed that when I visit him, we'll be able to sit and chat, and then we will make arrangements to have a radio interview. Where he'll talk about different programs that are available at the prison and how they try to do things and what they would like folks on the outside to do to assist, in making their programs a success.
Yes.
Sounds like a wonderful guy.
So we head into the prison soon.
I mean, I like how you say that. We will go visit.
Nah, I mean in context of having a discussion with the commissioner.
Yes. We will go. We head into the prison soon. Careful, Bridget.
You're the ordinary.
Yeah, careful with your words. And then I met a friend of mine.
Celebrity?
I met a friend of mine's, Richard Strawn, who is Netherlands Insurance.
Mm-hmm.
And Richard and I, we probably haven't seen each other like
decades.
Well, boy, yeah, decades, because we went to primary school together.
Wow.
In Hindsight. And we probably haven't really seen each other to have a word since then.
Wow.
You know? And he's like, Andre, I'm like, Richard, he said, wow, we haven't seen in decades. I'm like, yeah, you sure right about that one. So come back to the guy. What's his name? Mr. Mitchell. First time getting an opportunity to up close and personal see him like that. Although we didn't speak.
In live and living color.
Yeah, we didn't speak. Himself, Oliver took all the conversation.
With him?
Yeah. Oliver took all the conversation with him. I guess Oliver smart. Yeah, Oliver smart.
Trying to put on him marker?
No. Oliver, as far as I'm concerned, Oliver pulled the biggest move that you could ever hope to pull on someone. Oliver pulled it last night on him. Oliver had him talking most of the time. So he never got a chance to meet anybody.
Strategic move?
It has to be. It can't be anything else. Because I'm looking and like, you know, Oliver just have him there and they go in and they're chatting. And you wonder, what the hell are they talking about? So it could have been a move that Oliver pulled and say, okay, fine, you here, you are not going to get the attention of anybody. I'm going to keep you in conversation. And he was happy because he's at home. He's talking to Oliver. Because Oliver went to UE before him. He went after, you know, that kind of stuff. So I'm like, yo, that's a serious move Oliver pulled. But Oliver didn't even have to pull that move. I'll tell you something. I don't have anything out and out bad to say about Mr. Mitchell.
I shouldn't.
I don't. But I'd have to say this, Carl. He doesn't have presence. And that is a sad thing. He cannot command the presence. And if you cannot command presence and you vying for a position like that, you have a serious problem. Another thing is, the pictures that they take of him is a misrepresentation of him.
Yeah.
The pictures look
Photoshop and things like that.
But the pictures look like, okay, fine, yeah. When you see the gentleman, it's like, but really?
Not the same person.
Is that the person I saw in the pictures? Because that's the feeling I got. That's the first time I've seen him up close and personal.
We had a discussion on that on the block a couple of days ago. Somebody said,
oh yeah? Tell me about it.
What they say, based on the picture they seen on posters, somebody said they had the opportunity to see me Shanty Mel. And to them, it's not the same person. I say, well, you know all this thing, and you won't put the worst picture out.
Yeah.
But you see, Dre, presence is not something you could walk on, you know. If you, it's one of the things, either you have it or you don't have it.
No, he doesn't have it.
Like either you have money or you don't have, either you have food or you don't have, either you have woman or you don't have, either you have presence or you don't have. You don't know halfway.
No.
And makeshift, either or.
And that's the situation.
And presence is not something you should feel bad you don't have. You just don't have it. In the context of cricket, anytime Carl Hooper are wrong, you know. When Brian Lau are wrong, you know. When Salviva are wrong, you know. But Greenidge and Haynes and them was good players, but they necessarily you didn't know they was wrong.
Yeah.
When Brian Charles come out in any ground, you know Brian Lara coming to the crease.
Morning, my dear Minister Kate. That's why I love Kate. Kate is such a darling. So Kate say, so Jay, leave me out. Oh, you are reach late. You tune in late, Kate. You're the first person mentioned.
And the good thing about,
I love
Kate get big up first. You know?
Yeah.
You know, like some soccer man, they begin up all other country and then they begin up Grenada last. You didn't big up Kate last.
Kate was the first, Kate. You get our first girl. What happened to you? Yeah. Do you understand? So, it was heart-wrenching a bit for me because maybe I expected more. That's
the bad thing about expectations.
Yeah.
Disappointment.
And it reminded me of something, Carl. the package that they did in relation to Tillman Thomas, accountability, transparency, and good governance. But he wasn't accountable, he wasn't transparent, and definitely the governance of the country was not the best at all. We would have seen better. It wasn't good at all. So, and now they're packaging again. But they have to understand that there's something that goes with the packaging. And my sister will agree with me. And here's what goes with the packaging. Now, if you're going to go out on a date with someone, Carl, based on where the date, if the date is to the beach, you can't dress like if you're going to the office, eh?
Nah.
You understand? You can't do so just like you're going to the office.
And some people say they'll bring sand to the beach.
Right. But I give him a bit of advice, and this one is free. And I know that they're going to take it wrong, but that's okay. They are accustomed to taking things wrong. And the bit of advice is simply this, Carl Keaton. He needs to look at his wardrobe, and he may have suits and stuff. Right? And people say, well, who is Andre Donald to speak on that issue? That's your business. You could say what you want. But he may have, and I believe that he does have clothing. But he has to understand where you're going, how you dress.
The national surroundings.
What?
Yeah.
You know, that is something that, and they need to see, if you want him to have presence, you don't necessarily have to give him a bright color shirt to walk into a room.
No.
But you have to give him something that would give him some size, because he's not a big guy.
No.
So you have to give him some size. And probably one of the things that they can do is that blazers with padded shoulders can work. So they can invest in some blazers for him with nice padded shoulders, and that would give him a bit more body. You understand?
Make him look strong.
Make him look stronger. I'm just giving you all a bit of advice. My sister will kill me for that.
But, Andre, in the context of, you say, the package, no one has to understand. The same set of people who are responsible for the package in George Ignatius Breeze's time, the same set of people who are responsible for the package in Nicholas Brathwaite time, was the same set of people who were responsible for the package in Tillman Thomas's time, the same set of people who were responsible for the package in Nazim Buck's time. So maybe it's time for a new set of people to present the package. Because all the packages before don't make it, you know.
Yeah, but he needs to work on himself. He needs to do that. I mean, yeah, he's what you can say and agreed to. He's a handsome gentleman. Do you understand? Average height, you know. But he needs to. They need to outfit him so that when he walks into a room,
you know,
he's not silent.
Nah.
But at present, he's silent. As Silent Night, Holy Night.
When he walking around, people have to turn around and say, here he comes.
Here he comes. Like Andre can walk. One minute Andre do some step, and Andre.
Everybody know Andre down all around too.
Of course, I'll look at the room and see what's up and see where is their attention. I'll take that in a snap. Where the attention of the people be at the time, and then go head straight to that spot so they know.
And then you walk the place like you own it.
Of course, you don't sneak in
no carving in the water.
No carving in the water when you're sneaking in. No. Especially when you know that you are supposed to be important. Come on, you need to do better than that. I'm sure that there people could do better than that. The GG guards had to move him though. One point in time, he stood in front of them.
Yeah.
So they had to.
And all that nuances he has to get.
He had to get that.
He had to start knowing those things.
He has to know. And the thing about it, he should have known why. Because the ADC was a female.
Yes.
In full uniform.
In full regalia.
In full regalia. The ADC was there. So he should have known you can't stand in front of them.
Because the present ADC is sick.
Oh.
The Shantimel guy.
The
Nicholas.
Nicholas. He's sick.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a female who is holding that position. So immediately when I looked around and I saw the female, it's an inspector. Right? Yeah. So I'm like, okay, what is she doing here? And then, because I saw her.
Informations like that you must have.
Yeah, but I saw the ADC before I saw the GG.
Yeah.
So I'm like, when I saw her, I'm like, what's she doing here? And I quickly looked around and said, oh, she's here because the Governor General is here.
So
then I spotted because the next thing I'm looking for is, where's the security? Because the ADC is not necessarily the security, right?
No.
Right, and I spotted the security. So I know, of course, you don't go and stand close to these people or whatever. And then they had to move him, and it's a good thing. What is brilliant is because they had to move him, and there were no NDC people there to take pictures to go and put it on the thing that they moved the NDC leader, and there were no pictures taken. We don't do these things in NNP. Don't take pictures.
No, but he has to learn a few things about those things anyway, because if you vying for the position he's advertising himself for, there's a lot of things he has to get a grip of.
Yeah.
And my thing is he should have people in his organization who should sit him down, because they would know he's going in a function like that. So there are certain things they have to give him a heads up on. Or maybe in a case like that, ask one of the persons who might know to accompany him. Because at the end of the day, you want to give people that...
You want to make a good impression.
You want to make a good impression, so you want people to think, well, if you go on your thinking, one of the things persons... Because first impression is something that still a lot of people. They go remember you for that. So add it to, and you say the wardrobe again is like...
Yeah.
Everything he does from here in Andre has to be somewhat scripted.
Yeah, so they shouldn't have had to, honestly, if someone is there who had more experience than him, then the security would not have had to move him or ask him. Well, not move him like in pull him out. They had to ask him to.
But why interesting to note, in all the people you spoke of being there, in other functions where, of such a nature, Adrian Thomas used to be around, and Adrian Thomas should have an idea of.
You mean the
Post Raider.
Oh.
So Post Raider might have been able to lend some guidance, but maybe
I laugh.
I want you to laugh. I see that for her to laugh. So maybe all the thing about the whole thing about Post Raider in agreement, I think maybe that is not so.
Let's take this call and we continue the little chat we have. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. Andre, and good morning to Mr. Kado.
Keto.
If you don't remember, anytime I'm on the air, just say squatty.
Squatty.
Yeah.
Yes. First of all, I want to get you a little into it with the conversation that you're on there. Well, I'll leave that a little bit. I want to congratulate Mr. Donald for yesterday. That conversation that you had with what is his name again? Stanley Charles. The conversation you had was very appetizing to some extent. I learned a lot. But it shows that Mr. Charles is a very technical and could be provocative at times. Now, I am not good at what he is at, and I'm nowhere there. But you had him cover on many occasions, and he ducked around. For instance, when you were telling him about the matter concerning Mr. Gregory Bowen and the lawsuit, he gave you the impression that once you're in public life, people can say anything about you, and you can't take any action. And you try showing him all, and he duck around from all that. But there is no law that says because a man in private practice is a public figure that you can lie on him or make statements on him without clarification. No law says that. Even the great Trump have been facing a lot of investigation and still going on, although he's not president again. So I don't think nobody has the right to make any statement on anybody without having the knowledge or without proof of it. And based on what you were saying, is that the letter that was written to the radio station asking for them compensation and for assaulting or making statement that which is not true. And he gave the impression that they can't do anything about it. All they could ask for is an apology.
But that's not necessarily true. We know that Dr. Mitchell would have had situations like that with a company called the Grenada Today or something like that.
Yeah. Oh,
he
yeah.
would have had, and he would have won on more than one occasion. He would have won. So, therefore, Stanley, as you quite rightly said, a bit controversial. Doesn't have to be correct in everything he says, but he gives people a different train of thought, and that was That's interesting, right. And that was good. So it's as Carl would say, what, the other side of the coin?
Yeah.
Another side of the coin.
Yeah.
If you don't understand that gentleman, he can twist you, but he's a very good knowledgeable person. But he can twist if you don't understand, because I don't know the nature of this with Mr. Gregory Bowen, because they didn't actually state what was said, where the radio station went wrong. But I can categorically say that over the last few years, GBN has lost some of their credibility.
Some?
And I, Clifford, is saying that openly. Monday night, the headline was on. And I personally calling, I think I was the first caller, this ex-lawyer from Grenada, and they're just getting to know that he's a Grenadian. I know his people now. That lawyer, I think that is George, can't remember the first name, who responsible for the case with the gentleman that caused the problem to the young child. He was given the impression that Grenada have no law, and Grenada is a lawless place, and we are not up to date with laws at all. Those who listen to Beyond the Headlines on Monday must admit that that is the impression he was given. And Mr. Ramdani, who was the Attorney General at some time, point out to him on more than one occasion of the laws and what is in the law. And he was given the impression that we are downcast with laws concerned. And knowing that the gentleman is a Grenadian, I don't think that's the correct way to go. But he also almost end up on the parliamentarians, blaming the parliamentarians for what happened and saying that they have not come out and said anything. He called Dr. Mitchell name, he called the 4 parliamentarians in Grenville, he did call the opposition to him and said, this is not a matter where the politicians was concerned directly. And he was trying to paint that picture. And I told Miss the lady that hosts the program, the manager of the station, Miss Campbell, that while I agree and I'm learning a lot, I am seeing that the other gentleman seems to be not painting a good picture, and we getting to learn more, understand better from what Mr. Ramdani was saying. And then he tell me, don't go down that road, we don't want to do and whatnot. And it end up, the very same man was going on the very same road that she said not to go down.
All right, Cliff.
Hypocrisy.
Take care.
I'm hypocrisy.
Take care, sir, brother.
Good.
12 minutes now, it is after the 8 o'clock hour. Where were we? He just came in and just, you know.
I was telling you in when we were talking about the cocktail.
Yeah, I know we were talking about it.
And I tell you, it's Paul Schrader who seems to have some experience in that because he used to be representing the.
Oh. Let me tell you, a lot of things took place, and I'm putting together pieces of information.
Yes, piecing it.
And I give you a bit of it. Persuader did not know that he was not going to be the candidate. Not until Deacon opened the office in the place. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Because Persuader, what happened, they ended up in a problem in relation to rent order.
Yeah.
So they had to move from the premises that they were in. And Persuader would have moved his office to the canal, which is just down the street from where it was in Redgate.
Yes.
When the gentleman, because based on my understanding too, is that people would have said to him, look, boy, you stand a better chance because the deputy can't beat Oliver, so you stand a better chance at beating Oliver. So hence he made his decision to run in St. David's, right? Just by people telling him that. Just like how two jab tell Tillman he good.
They want him back.
Right, they want him back, so right. That's the same kind of thing again. So he then moved in, excuse me, and decided that he was not going to go to the canal. He wanted a different space. Went to the people, they say, hey, well, you can't have here because this is what you're owing. This is the rent. So I understand that he cut a check or something and paid it off.
Follow the money.
Yeah, paid off what the party would have been owing. And he says, okay, fine, yes, you can have the place. So hence the reason his office is where it is presently. And it was only Persuader and so were invited. They turned up late. They turned up like 7:30. The function finished at 8 o'clock. Understand? And it was only like then or the day after that's when Persuader got to realize that he wasn't running. He got mad. He got upset. Persuader did. So he went to Naz. Because he was prepared. Because you realize that up to this date, we have not heard anything from Persuader in relation to that. Right? You've never heard, he's not spoken to that at all. So he went to Naz and said, Naz, look, what's going on? What do I do in a situation like that? And Naz said, boy, keep your posterior quiet. He said, because if you make noise and they win, you ain't getting nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't making noise. You realize I in the corner here and I ain't making no noise? You adopt that position. Don't make noise. Based on that, Persuader has kept very quiet.
But long like Baji.
Worse than Baji. But long like when you forget an egg on fire. Good morning.
Mr. Andre.
Yes, sir.
Are you definitely... Mr. Andre.
Yes, sir.
The statement you're making, you know other people hearing you?
What statement did I make, Clifford?
What you just make there.
What statement did I make? I don't know what you heard.
But I heard what you said.
I don't know what you heard.
No,
what did you hear?
I'm saying that I heard.
What did you hear, Mr.
What
Bridgman?
you said. That's what I heard. And that...
I don't know what you heard, so I can't comment on what you're saying. Just be advised.
Okay, well, I could comment on what you say.
Okay, you know what you hear.
And I'm saying that's useful news, you know. Technical, useful news. And I'm glad it come from you. But it's technical, useful news. I'm smelling what you were saying to you. Before you say that, smell that. I smell part of it.
I don't know what you heard, so I cannot comment. I'm not in a position to comment, but you know what you heard. I don't know what you heard.
And I know what I heard. I heard what you said. So
Okay.
that's what you said, what I heard. But I'm telling you, it smells like that. It smells like that. After discussing with other persons before, this thing ain't smelling good. I ain't going more. It's not smelling good. Thanks for the information.
Have a nice day.
Good.
So, yeah, Bridget, that is the crux of the matter.
Added to that, Andre, the opinion of persons from the Congress that they already won the next general election. That is how they're styling it. And as a matter of fact, they're saying how much seats they win. But my view is the parish which you reside in for a very, very long time have 5 seats in the contest. And if you feel not comfortable to move in any one of them, so you leave it, I find that a serious indictment of how you really feel about the thing. Added to the fact that when the nomination or selection or whatsoever it was for the executive of the party, the man you make the deputy, I don't know. How do you call this thing, Jay? Like, this guy is not a guy wanted. So I guess
based on where I'm getting my information from, my source remains anonymous. Okay?
Well, you have to.
I have to protect my source. But based on where I'm getting my information from, the guy he is extremely upset because he can't take the fact that he's having so many calls. He can't take it. Okay. It's not in his personality. He's really, really mad. And then people have started to get upset with him because he's not returning calls.
Oh.
So people are starting to get upset with him because he's not returning calls. And he has said that, no way, he ain't bothering. So they're looking at the possibility now of creating a different number for him. Him getting a different number so that he'll be able to use that number privately and let someone else manage the WhatsApp on the phone for him.
Okay.
So that by what today? Today's Wednesday? By the weekend, if you were to send him a WhatsApp, that will not be him responding. It'll be somebody else responding, answering to you based on what you're sending on WhatsApp. You know, he's upset with too many requests from people for different things. He's really and truly he can't handle that. So he's gonna get somebody who's gonna manage his WhatsApp kind of thing like that. So that would be, I guess that would probably be in his office. Somebody will just be there.
That's who.
Mr. Mitchell.
Okay.
That is how it would have gotten based on, my source.
Yeah, Andre, once you decide to enter into that contest, that is something that comes with the territory.
He doesn't know that. You have to understand that at the end of the day, Carl, there's one thing that we're forgetting. At this point in time, it is the goal of that grouping in the party. Realize I said that grouping in the party. I did not say the party.
Yeah.
It is the goal of that grouping in the party to change an introvert
into an extrovert.
The only lawyer, that I know that is not an introvert is who? There's one lawyer in Grenada that is not an introvert. Ali Gill.
Yeah.
He's always out there. Check it out.
Yeah.
Name me another lawyer that you know, Bridget, that is always out there like Ali Gill.
All about your seen Ali, man.
Right. I say this to say, lawyers are basically introverts. And Carl, I'm coming to you. So is Mr. Mitchell. He is an introvert. And hey, I'm not saying that you can't be an introvert, but I'm just saying that is what he is at this particular point in time, Carl. So they're trying to repackage. But the phone is already a problem for him. He can't handle the phone.
Well, even the solution you alluded to, somebody else managing it, and there lies a problem too, you know. What that somebody go be sending out?
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know, and it go be a serious indictment on him.
Mm-hmm. That's what's going to happen. Good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning, Mr. Donald.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
And good morning, Mr. Ethan.
Just his squaddy, man.
The squaddy.
Yeah.
Now I'm fighting for a name too much.
Mr. Donald, just touching base, Mr. Donald.
Nice to know.
Yes, Mr. Donald.
What's up with you? What's up with the family?
Well, I hope that I will see Mr. Colin today because I'm going close to the office.
Who's that?
So, the same guy you were speaking about.
You're going to his office today?
Yeah. Of course, his office because I'm going to sell nutmegs. So I want to collect the check right there.
Where are you selling nutmegs?
At the Lagoon Division.
So where is his office?
Well, normally in the headquarters, right there, sir.
That is where NDC have their headquarters?
Sorry, I think they're mixed up.
Oh.
No. I'm talking about Mr. Thomas because he worked with the Nutmeg Association.
Mr. Okay.
That's why I said maybe I bouncing around that.
So you're going and collect some like kakada today?
Not much, Mr. Donald, just a little, maybe about a 120 pounds and so on. Happy for that because normally when you remain, they get light. They get a little weak.
But in the same breath, when you collect these little pitans or kakada, you shouldn't forget those among you who have nothing to, you know.
I always do. And it's always...
1/10 of the spoils.
It's important to give, eh?
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm going to pay my dues also. Because today's a day that I will have to pay a bit of license and so on. Yesterday was my birthday.
Happy birthday, brethren.
Thanks for that.
All right.
I did some fucking yesterday to plan some sellers.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, birthday to you.
Take care of yourself, man.
No, I didn't finish it.
Oh, sorry.
I was just telling you that I received my, at the over 60, so I received my whatsoever from our future representatives.
What?
Don't ask me what.
Are you brethren yourself? Yeah. All right. Okay, let's. I will not ask you a question. I will ask you a question. I promise I will ask. But you could tell me.
Have a good day, Mr. Nalman. I will be come on Friday.
Take care of yourself, man. One love.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, one love. Great.
Yeah.
Brenda Batiste. I shouted her out this morning, so she said she missed the shout out. Work commitments. I know I got you, girl. One of these mornings, I'm going to do something, yeah? I think Brenda is the only person who's smart enough to take me up on that. The others ain't that smart. Because I have the idea, Carl, of linking
a few people.
So we could just link
on mornings.
Like for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
And have a little chat, that's smart. But I know the others ain't got enough guts to do it. Brenda is the only person who can do that. Yeah. So I'm gonna link Brenda one of these mornings. We'll link and have a little chit chat and say hi and good morning to a beautiful lady. Yeah, Brent, one love.
Beautiful indeed.
Somebody says she dresses lovely. I know. I've seen her already. How you feel? Smith Cyrus says hello, good morning. The same guy you give. How the wave go again? Yeah. You remember Mishonda, right?
Yeah.
That's her dad.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Good morning to all you lovely people in live. Good morning to those of you listening on the online. Good morning to you. Thanks so much for choosing our caller. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. Donald.
What's up?
And good morning to you, Mr. Carl Keaton. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, Mr. Donald, you moved me this morning. I like that word, presence. When someone have presence and they walk in a crowd, sometimes you're not looking, but you see all of a sudden you could feel them. You could feel the person. Sometimes you must have presence for you to represent yourself. So they know you're not joking. If you notice Dr. Keith Mitchell, our Prime Minister, one time I remember we went to the stadium. That time he was in opposition. And he was a far distance away. And when he walked in, right, the whole crowd erupted. Never look at his status, never look at his height. But when he walked in, he was able to turn head. Just like a man, people must have wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You cannot take that. God gave it to you. Right now, the opposition leader, he's just gaining experience. He's just getting experience.
He's not the opposition leader. He's the leader of an opposition. Yeah.
Right? He's just getting experience. He hasn't got the knowledge yet. So he hasn't got wisdom. He don't know to apply self. So it's not something you could just put on. You check children. When children is playing, a group of children is playing, you could tell which one of them is the leader.
Yeah.
You're just watching them and you say, oh, this one is the leader. One of them always take control, right? And sometimes you could say, oh my God, this will come to be something wonderful. So you must be able to apply a present. When you put your clothes on you, you're turning head, no matter where you are. And if you haven't got that, oh my God, start case. I don't want to look for him in the crowd. I must feel him. You must feel him. When you speak, you must have charisma, right? People must hear you. You must make everybody stand still. Your voice must be commanding. When Mr. Andrew Donald speak on Money Time, we hear him. He wake us up in the morning. We say, oh, Andrew is on. He come like the first cock crowing in the morning. To the Money Time is here. So you listen to that and you listen to him. And you know that, oh God, I don't want to listen to him now, but his voice is so commanding that you must listen. So if our present leader, the opposition leader, he wants to come in now, he must be able to apply all that to the public or to the nation. The people see him. They must part. When Obama come in, it's like fire in the room. You're feeling that aroma around him. The people feel it. If you don't want to rise to your feet, you must rise to your feet. You must acknowledge him. So that's if you have this. If our good friend haven't got that, well, start this portion. Have a good morning, Mr. Donald.
Take care of yourself, Madison.
Mr. Carl, have a good day.
All right, one love.
Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Good.
Stick up in here, Dre.
Yeah.
That woman, in her delivery, captivated the whole thing. You know? Now, in the exuberance of the Congress to sell Mr. Mitchell, they put in the bar so high, even he got a problem in grappling with it. And then to compound the issue, she used that word charisma. They liken him to Sir Eric. What Sir Eric had? Mad charisma. When Sir Eric speak, he could get men to do things only he could get them to do. You know, Andre?
That is correct.
When Morris speak, you get goosebumps. Something is ready, tell you it's black, you don't doubt. You go and fight with man and say, by the man says a black thing. That does not abide with the gentleman now. So, in comparing him with them, making it work harder for him, let him be him. You packaging him in a package that is like, if he's square, you put him in a wrong box. That don't make any sense. If he's square, stay in a square box and work with what you have. In terms of aroma and presence, even if Dr. Mitchell passing Sotes this morning, Sunday coming here, men saying he was up here Wednesday.
Yeah.
And you're there on some boss in Moya, and you hear a man saying by Keith Mitchell in Sotes.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And it is what it is, eh? How greening so?
No, it's just that so much trouble in the world. Not me that said Bob Marley.
So much trouble in the world, man.
And Bad Cat. Is that Bad Cat they play?
You want to draw a Bad Cat?
They draw a Bad Cat.
Yeah.
Somebody's saying here that they didn't say, Andre, I didn't say this to you before, but I don't think he'd make the polls.
Boy, you have a gentleman in River Sally, Kwame Wall. And every time the conversation arises, Wall saying that same thing here. That man who end up running it. I don't know if Wall has some information that nobody else do have. Same thing Wall saying. I say, Wall, how are you so confident? Wall tell me, don't ask him that, but he know. I say, Wall, you have to be one of the fellas there maybe who walk with the man in Galilee. You know what in there.
There is that subtle feeling that he probably wouldn't make it. Listen, elections, that's not a walk in the park, eh?
No.
It's a very grilling process. It's a very grueling process.
Ask Dr. Richie Haynes in Barbados, he'll tell you. Ask Francis Alexis, and they will tell you.
So, I don't know. I mean, his body, you can look at him and realize that he's fragile. I almost use the word feeble, but he's not feeble. He's fragile. And you can see it. One political slow slap and it looks like he's gone. You know, the level of maturity that you're expecting to see, you're not seeing it. You're still seeing that of, and I'm speaking this because I met him not met him, but I saw him up close and personal for the first time. The level of maturity that you expect to see, you're not seeing. You're seeing, if you put him in a jeans and a t-shirt and you put a bag on his back, you're saying that he going Tam Sisi. That's how I could explain it. Put him in a jeans and a t-shirt, put a knapsack on his back, and you're saying that he's going to Tam Sisi. You're not even saying that he's going SGU. That is how bad it is, Carl.
That is not how bad it is. That's the reality of the situation.
Well,
what are you reading there?
I'm not reading anything. I'm just thinking a bit. You know, it's like, you know, it was one of the wrestlers who had a saying. And you know, wrestlers have no grudges, and so everything is like just like built up like stage, correct?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't a wrestler.
Sports entertainment.
It wasn't a wrestler. It was the Able Team.
The A Team.
No, Able Team. The A Team. Yeah, the A Team.
With Mr. T and him.
Mr. T. What was his favorite statement? One statement that he made all the time. I pity the fool.
Huh? Yeah, I pity that fool.
Yeah, you know that?
Yeah.
I am not calling a gentleman a fool, but it's just like in that same vein. I pity him. Seriously. I honestly can't see him unless there's something that I did not see. But I can't see him leading, Carl. He's not necessarily one of those leaders that you find. He's probably an intelligent individual, I would want to believe.
Before he's coming.
He's an intelligent individual who would probably make one of your better attorney generals, who is a member of cabinet, that kind of thing, and maybe not that sort of a thing.
Why you say attorney general? The attorney general has to be the advisor legally to cabinet, so he has to know you. Not only intelligence.
That too.
It's not a matter of intelligence. You have
so
to know.
probably not. I don't know, but he just not it. You know, when you look at him, you don't get the feeling that it is somebody who's welcoming in terms of accepting information, being a sponge. He doesn't get. He's more like you're gonna have a hard time convincing him of anything, especially things that are strange, and there are gonna be a lot of strange things in the politics.
But Dre, real change, for you to bring out real change, as the mantra they're trying to allude, you have to have solutions. And if you don't know, you don't have solutions. So to enact real change, you must be in a position with solutions. And that is the crux of the matter here now, you know. One should not knock him for his size. One should not knock him for whatsoever. However, the proof of the thing is, what is he bringing to the table? That's the acid test question, you know. Because you could see somebody and for some reason you don't like them. You could see somebody and you say, my spirit give with that person. That being the case. But what is the gentleman bringing to the table that would be different than as is? To treat with real life problems. What is his track record of treating real life problem? Treating real life issues, because if now a few calls annoying you, should you be sitting at the prime ministerial well, the calls would be 1,000 times more. What would you delegate somebody to do it?
Mm-hmm.
So if now the call is someone that you feel or you're afraid to take calls and afraid to return calls, and in my experience, when the present prime minister tell you, you call you back 3 o'clock, you get in a call 3 o'clock. He tell you go get back to you, he go get back to you. Not like one of them prime ministers who you go and speak to him and he never ask you what you know, man, when you're walking out of the office. He telling you, he go call you back. So if now a few calls or a few requests now is too much for you, what would be when the mother load fall on you? And I'm speaking here, not knocking any person.
No, we're not knocking.
Just the reality of the situation. So are you telling me now you need somebody to manage your account? But when you have the account to manage a team and manage the whole affairs sitting at the prime ministerial well, you want somebody. You remember there was this advertisement with Hillary and them when they were running, and they say they want a man who will be able to take the 3 o'clock calls in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can't take the daylight calls, no, and somebody, how you take the 3 o'clock call? So, like I tell my friends who are of different political persuasion with me, okay, yes, you see, he's the best thing since sliced bread. Okay, that's your thing. I cannot knock you. However, what does he brings to the table that will improve and enhance what is there now? I say, and that is something you have to, persons ought to know. It's not like, you know, okay, let me think that, okay, we want change. But change in itself comes about when you have solutions for a real life problem. And it's not something you could ask for adjournment on. When you get to the 3 o'clock call in the morning, you can't tell the person, okay, hold that call and call him back tomorrow 3 o'clock. Real life solutions, real life dealings with. And even if when the measures really stimulus this government has enacted through the budget, and I started speaking to you, and I tell you I went to Grenville and St. George's yesterday, and the amount of people spending money, that means he has some disposable income. So when you see this person from what come out in America by Barbies and come and bring some stuff down here and saying things bad down here, he know they on the ground here. And when you saying you don't know how the government will continue to sustain something like that, it tells me and everyone else you don't have a clue as to what goes on. Because if you call in what happened tokenism,
yeah,
And you saying, well, die for gimmicks. But it's like you're telling people, but I don't have a clue how this man I'm doing this thing.
But not only that, is if they've done it, and you have not even said, you know what? Don't worry that my government is going to even do better than that.
That is why I use the word solution to real life problem.
Yeah. My government is going to do better than that. So don't worry. What they're doing, they're joke. We can handle it. We will be able to do better than that. That is what he should have said. But if you're saying that's tokenism, you're giving an impression that, hey, this was not even supposed to happen
to people.
So you already, before you started, you're not giving any hope.
You're not committing to nothing.
So how do you expect the electorate to elect you and your people, put you in office, when the first thing you have said, after the first time you have heard a budget, being the political leader, and your first statement is that is tokenism and that can happen. Or that ain't gonna happen for long. Oh, that's just a token. You should have said, we are going to do better.
We go build on that.
We are going to build on this. You should have said, you see that 1 month one-off thing that Keith Mitchell give you there? Joke.
We go make it a yearly something.
It a yearly something. That's what you should have said. You understand? But then again, I spoke to you about the intelligence of the young man. So therefore, he is not, based on him and based on how you read, he's not going to be taking advice. He believes that he has arrived. Do you understand? He believes that, I am it. But, hey, it is to his detriment. Nobody didn't say and call him. And if you see...
And my grandmother see eggs that will be in a particular place. Can go in Rockstone thing and then tell Rockstone...
Kenneth Joseph. Do you know Kenneth Joseph?
Yes.
Where is he?
Angola. No. I think of somewhere up there he is.
What is the time now, Carl?
I don't know.
8:45.
Yeah.
At 8:35, Kenneth Joseph made a post.
What it was?
Egg does not belong in Rockstone Dance.
No.
And now you are saying it 10 minutes later. He's there. I didn't read it for you. Kenneth Joseph made that post on the live.
But Dre, the fire to purify, you know.
Well, he might get purified then.
And you have to go through crucibles, you know. Even when the man walk through Galilee, he didn't walk through things, you know. He go through other crucibles, you know.
I'll just say what Mr. T has always said.
Yes.
What Mr. T has always said, Carl, that is what I continue to say. What Mr. T has always said. The 18. Mr. T is the man. Why is my phone dialing this young lady? Yeah. 15 minutes nowadays before the 9 o'clock hour. You're listening to Real 91.9, 91.5, www.therealfmgrenada.com. Grenada's premier radio station. Pat, behave yourself.
Premier radio station.
Yeah. Kenneth is saying no, he's not in Anguilla, he's in New York.
Okay.
Yeah. Pat, behave yourself. All I'm saying, I'm going along with Mr. T. There's a police officer that is called Mr. T. You know that, eh?
Yeah, I think so.
Patat.
Patat, yeah.
Because he used to have that kind of a mohawk kind of thing. Yeah, he did. Well, I haven't seen him for a while.
I haven't seen him for a long time.
I know he was into making pinnacles and stuff.
Yeah.
You know he's from St. Patrick?
Mm-hmm.
Snell Hall.
Yeah. Another patrician.
Another patrician. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes?
You can put a donkey in a horse race.
Who say you can't do that?
No, you can. You could do it, but the donkey can win.
Who say donkey can win? Who say?
Which donkey go win?
Oh boy.
You can put a donkey in a horse race.
Then hey.
Hey.
I'll go.
Hey, Papa.
Danny,
Yes, sir.
I have to run something by you.
Well, yeah. Well,
The
you're welcome.
senator responsible for the farmers' representative in his Senate. In his presentation, he started to beat up on everybody else. But he don't speak nothing. All the farmers, not make farmers for a little thing.
No, he don't say nothing about that. He didn't say, well, he will promise them next year or next month, you'll give them something.
You know, Jetty should build in Victoria. He know who to doing what. He know everything. So I sit down here now waiting now for him to address the Nutmeg Board. Nutmeg Association and the farmers. The guy forgot that part of the presentation.
No, he didn't forget. He cannot speak on it. That's why he's employed.
Okay.
How can you speak about where you're employed? And that is why, you know what, I always say that we get these things wrong all the time. You cannot have, you see Keith Clouden?
Yeah.
Self-employed.
Yeah.
Although he never used to, but he can speak on anything.
Yep.
Because he doesn't depend on a particular organization for his daily bread.
Yeah.
But when you have Sinclair,
yeah,
when you have Sinclair, who is obligated to the Nutmeg Association, how then can he go to the Senate and criticize the said association? He cannot do that. That's how he works. How would he be able to criticize Leo, who gave him the job? Come on, Carl.
Leo don't want him in New York.
Well, but he wouldn't criticize. You can't bite the hand that feed you. We have always said that.
So they are the farmers suffering then.
What?
So Nutmeg men back breaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. The Nutmeg Association put him there.
Yeah, well,
Leo Cato made sure that no senator was going to criticize the Nutmeg Association. So he arranged for this guy to be elected or select whatever as senator.
Well, what we have to do now, we got to sell the traffickers underneath.
Well, no, not underneath. It is time that farmers like yourself, it's time you go and start speaking to other farmers. And when the area meetings come about, that you guys attend the area meetings and you guys decide what you want. But if you continue to sit there, Denny, and push your little grandchild in the pram, who I met you the other day. You understand? If you continue to sit there and push child in pram, then nothing will happen. Then that child too will suffer, you know. Because you won't get money to buy things for the child to go to school.
I believe that.
When the child ready for that tricycle or bicycle, you will have money for that, you know. You need to start talking to farmers and get farmers to understand, yo, we need to move these guys. Leo Cato has been there for too long. Take him out. Because you see what? It's one thing being there for too long, and it's one thing being there for too long and not doing anything. Leo Cato has not been doing anything. If you ask him one thing that he has done for the farmers, nothing. All he has done is babble, and then try to get into the fray so as to be selected as a candidate. And now that Mr. Mitchell is there, because of his age, meaning Leo's age, he may not be selected. May not. I didn't say he will not, yeah? So it's time to talk to your people, bro.
I feel that's the right way to go. All right.
Okay, take care. Farmers continue to allow these things happening, and then you'll see a couple of farmers start to do so, and they go turn around and they go start to blame government. Eh? Watch. Mark my words. Keep listening to them. They're going to start to blame government. And that is where it's bad. Good morning.
Good morning, Andre.
Morning, Mr. Romain.
Good morning, Squally.
Morning.
Yes, well, I take the opportunity to make a point because you all shift on the thing and go to the association they could not make.
You can make your point any which way, yeah?
Okay, all right. Okay, I didn't get you were just, shift the train at all. in listening to the presentation of the Senator for Agriculture in the budget, he made a comment, a few words. Yes, we agree with, I'm not quoting, but words to that effect. Yes, we want to go to, we want to amalgamate the two boards and we want to get them together and do things better. But we want to know what will happen to the assets. Right? So that is his statement.
Follow the money.
We want to know what will happen to the assets.
So who's saying that? Who's making that statement of wanting to know what is going to happen with the assets? Who's making that statement?
The Senator for Agriculture.
All right. So how should he be making that statement when he should know?
Right. No. Yesterday, last night on news, I heard Mr. Ketu, right, made a statement concerning the same amalgamation. But in his statement, he said, yes, we want to go there, but, the key word, but we want to know what will happen to the workers. So when you put, in my view, when I put those two statements together, the assets and the workers, and who is saying it, I mean, you have to wonder, right? If it was up to those two persons, in my view, there will not be a merger of these two associations.
But Devon, how could you are the owner, right? And I'm saying to you, hey, you and Brenda need to amalgamate, need to come together to do whatever. And you asking me what is going to happen to your assets? You ask Brenda, let Brenda ask you that question. You can ask me. I am just saying the best thing for y'all to do is to amalgamate. When you turn around and ask me, well, Andrew, what will happen to Isaiah? Well, no, you and Brenda saw that out.
That is nobody else's business, but who is doing the thing?
Exactly.
Devon.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
When the senator spoke about assets, and when Mr. Keto spoke about workers, that is just a screen. Because if the two associations should merge or amalgamate or whatever it was going to do, things like the nutmeg pool was selling Grenville, all that information will be in a different set of people's hand.
Of course.
All that is what considers the assets, because a different set of people will know what deal went on.
They're scared of that.
That what is the crux of the matter is not all the workers and the assets. They can't say what they want to say, so they're trying to set up these smoke screens. Because everybody gonna know the dealings of what happened and why farmers keep selling and why they keep telling people more is being produced, but you don't see in the empirical value because nothing is being back to the farmers. And more selling and price of cocoa and all things going down and nutmeg and everything. So when they speak about assets and things, that's just smoke screen. Should it go in the next people's hand? A lot of information what they sitting on top now will come out.
Devon, there's something else that you need to find out. And follow the money on this one. The building where S. Kumar operates in Grenville right now, formerly Nutmeg Pool. Now, yes, it was sold. We agree. Whether it was sold for $10 or whether it was sold for $3, that is not the question. The question is, what was done with that quantum of money
that it was
sold for? What did the association acquire
with that money?
Or did that money go towards paying salaries for the workers that work in air condition? What happened to that money? That is what we have to tell the farmers, and tell them, if you realize, even in the year that building was sold, the farmers did not even get a back pay. Do you understand? So what happened to the money, Devon?
And no farmer bought land in Hope subsequent to that deal.
Right.
Who buy land in Hope?
Two other interesting points. Mr. Keto also mentioned about the quote-unquote $2 million that was as a loan that was promised to them by government. They have not yet received that.
Again?
Yeah, that's why he mentioned that last night. You understand?
They're looking for sympathy.
So
but as Andre say, they setting everything to blame the government.
Yes, you understand? To make the farmers feel, look, everybody getting and the farmers not getting because
of government
promised them a loan of $2 million. So where is all the... Anyhow, you know what needs to be done in my view? There needs to be a forensic audit done on these two associations. Someone from an accounting firm and so need to dig deep into the last 20 or 25, 30 years of the association, assets, liabilities, and so. This, in my view, that is what needs to happen.
Have a nice day, Devon.
Have a good morning.
Take care.
Take care.
96 degrees in the shade, real hot. 10,000 soldiers on His Majesty's parade. Yo, time up. 9 o'clock. Time to go. This is not the extension.
Time to go for to play your nice music and them like you playing yesterday, man.
I'm a better radio DJ than anything else, you know.
But one song I waiting for her to play all the Yuletide season. I feel like they call Red Plastic Bag in Barbados. Maisie. A listener say, a man of your depth, you should blast a Maisie on me. Maisie, where is your reindeer? Maisie, I ain't seen no sleigh. If he had no reindeer, no sleigh, he traveled on BWI.
Good morning. Pilot call like, oh, you're gone. I just posted my coffee cup for my family members, and everybody saying,
Lena B.
Who's
morning.
Lena B?
My dupes in New York, my dupes.
The Vinci girl saying, now we can't done yet. Yeah, we done, man. That's it. The extension is for Fridays.
Yes.
What are we going to do on Friday? It's Christmas Eve, eh?
Well, you had to speak something on the Yuletide.
Yeah. What's his name asked a question yesterday morning. Does everybody believe that Christ was born on Christmas Day?
Well, on the 25th of December, which they call Christmas Day, if you're a biblical person, you know that not it. Because the angel appeared to Mary and them in the 6th month. So even though you check in on the Roman calendar, the 6th month is June, 9-month gestation, so that can be December. If you check in on people, say the 1st month is April. If you check in the 6th month then again, so none of them coincide with the 25th. So,
therefore?
And the season of gluttony has taken its proper place. It's not now about Christ, about Christmas. Everything anti-Christ is what been promoted during that time.
Good morning.
Yes, Andrew, quickly. Just a reminder to all the parents and the children around Grambra, ages 1 to 10 years old, of the Christmas party at the Grambra Community Center this afternoon from 4:30 p.m. Right? Come and have fun, get a toy, and have an opportunity to meet the parliamentary representative, Honorable Yulan B. in Horsford. Okay? So everyone with their children around that age is asked to attend. Thank you very much.
Bye. I'm then. We've come to the end of it. Carl Keaton, thank you so very much for stopping by this morning. It was a pleasant thing seeing you, though. Yeah. You good?
Yeah, man.
Old Squatty? Are you back on Friday, Squatty?
Yeah, man.
All right. What are you talking about on Friday?
A little bit of everything.
No, man. Tell me something major you're going to hit.
No, man. We must hit the political thing with the effect of the stimulus. Because we've seen the empirical evidence. Yeah. We must give the government kudos and see thing. Then, well, in the spirit of the season, we must speak on that and advise persons and still remind them how the 10% shouldn't go awry. And who has to get touched, go get touched.
Informative, entertaining, and first. Every hour on the hour.